So I spent 5 minutes of my time today thinking, what should I do for my D-Rose review today? Well, I thought, well, what's half of 10? 5. So I decided to do a D-Rose 5. Roll my intro. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to day 2 of the D-Rose Sneaker Challenge. Let's go and grab these D-Rose 5s off the shelf. Now, these ones go back to a time and place in which the D-Rose had his own box, the logo. It was all nice. You had, the images here of the shoe. Sometimes you didn't. That's still a thing, even if you don't have a signature box. But look, it was good times. It was good times, the best of times, it was the worst of times. Inside here, though, we're going to be taking a look at a D-Rose 5 that I don't think I've ever done a review on the channel, period, point blank, which makes it kind of fun. And this would be of the D-Rose 5 Year of the GOAT. Shout out to weartesters.com for being the only place where I could go find archival information about what the name of this colorway was. I knew it was a year of shoe, but I didn't know what was the year of. I didn't know it was the year of the GOAT, the Ram, or I didn't know. But these are a dope colorway. I mean, just look at this. This shoe is not, your average color blocking for, any shoes you would think of. The year of shoes are really cool because they always have a lot more interesting features to them in terms of looks and styles, which is something I truly do dig. And the D-Rose 5 pulls it off greatly. Fun fact about the D-Rose 5, guys. The D-Rose 5 came in 2 different shapes in terms of how they cut the shoe. There were ones that were like this, where you had the tongue that had the Adidas logo on it here, and that was placed like this, but then the other 5s had the tongue placed lower and it wasn't as high cut. And it was interesting because it actually did give you 2 different feelings of lockdown depending upon which model you played in. And so that was something that was a little bit different for people, whether they played in like the launch colorway, which was the L Train colorway, or if they played in like this colorway or the cement colorway, which you guys will get a look at later this month on the channel. But I really dig this colorway because of all the different color blocking pieces they did on here, and some of the smaller details, like the little lace lock you got here, or the little like lace jewelry, I should say, because it's not a lock itself, that has the image of the Rams and then the D-Rose logo there in between. You have the Adidas logo here on the tongue, which is nice. On the back side of the tongue, you have that same logo, except with the Rams on, except instead of having the D-Rose logo, you have the Adidas Performance logo. On the outsole of the Rose 5s, there's a lot of storytelling traction that's here. One of those things is this Derrick Rose in his signature. You have the peace sign, because that's what Derrick throws up on a lot of his pictures. You have the phrase "everybody eats," representing the fact that when he was younger, it was everybody eats or nobody eats. Like, the brothers all looked out for themselves, Reggie, Allen, and Dwayne, which is something else you can see here on the where the GeoFit is housed on the ankle collar, because there's phrases on there like RAD, which stands for Reggie, Allen, Dwayne. You have "not supposed to be here," 1.7% chance, which, going back to yesterday, the odds of the Bulls getting him in the draft. No freshman, monumental. No freshman is referring to the fact that no freshmen were supposed to make the varsity team, but Derrick did. They're not supposed to be here. If you remember the Rose 3 video, or the Rose 3 launch, that was where that was featured at. So those are just a couple things mixed in there. The left shoe, I don't know my right to left. The left shoe says PJ on it. The right shoe says Brenda on it for his mom. And then the only other big feature on here in terms of storytelling is the fact that on the very back, in Roman numerals, you have his birth year, 1988, which is cool. And then you got the D-Rose logo here in gold, which is also very dope. And you have boosts. This is the first Rose shoe to feature boosts in it. And at the time, it was labeled as a full-length boost midsole, but I believe there's no boost up here, so it's only to here. So technically, it's not full-length, but that's not how they marketed it at the time. And it was great, though. The traction on these was great. I enjoyed playing basketball in these, and these are one of my favorite D-Rose shoes to hoop in, just because they were really great. They had me covered no matter what direction I was going, and it was just a comfortable shoe. And, I just think that what they did with the Rose 5s was really awesome. It was the first shoe to have the boost in it, and that just made it exciting because I wanted a D-Rose shoe to have boost in it, and these came out like, we here. And they improved upon it in the next 2 models with the Rose 6s and the Rose 7s. I think the Rose 7 has been the best version of a Boost D Rose shoe, and then the Rose 8's just kind of. So yeah, but you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed this look at the D Rose 5 Year of the GOAT, because D Rose is the GOAT. I think D Rose is great. I know everyone else would be like, don't talk to him about NBA. He tripping. But you know, I got respect for my man D Rose, and I think this is an awesome shoe. So you know, hope you guys enjoyed this look at the D Rose 5 Year of the GOATs, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another review. So until then, guys, peace. I'll see you around later. Bye.